So if you haven't realized yet, Gandhi influenced many countries across the globe. Our projects have been split up by continent, first Africa, then North America, and now we're switching over to Asia. Mohandas K. Gandhi was born on October 2, 1869 to a chief minister in western India. He was born and raised in a very strict caste system. In school, he wasn't very smart, and his parents thought he would drop out. He was married at the young age of 13. He had his first son when he was 15 years old, but his son died 10 days later. His next 4 sons all lived. He was arrested 6 times in South Africa between 1908 and 1913 because he didn't have registration, and when he did, he refused to show it. He was arrested 7 times in India between 1917 and 1942 because he published 3 articles in Young India, which is a newspaper, violated the salt law, and because of his Quit India resolution. Gandhi was assassinated on January 30th, 1948. He was on his way to a prayer meeting with his grandchildren and was shot in the chest. Gandhi's memorial is located in New Delhi, and in India we celebrate Gandhi Jayanti on October 2nd, which is his birthday. Banks, schools, and most workplaces are shut down. Temples offer special prayer services, and movies about him are shown on TV. Before I tell you how Gandhi influenced the Dalai Lama, let me tell you who the Dalai Lama is. The 14th Dalai Lama, or Tenzin Gyatso, is a simple Buddhist monk. He is the spiritual leader of Tibet. Gandhi played an important role in the life of the Dalai Lama. During the campaign led by the Dalai Lama for the independence of Tibet from China, he famously insisted that Tibet will be free when China is free, and that his people should not take up arms against or hate the Chinese. When he spoke on November 4th, 2005 at Memorial Church, Stanford, the Dalai Lama said nonviolence is the only way progress can be made with China. Tibetan Buddhism is very much in harmony with Gandhi's policy of nonviolence. In fact, the Dalai Lama said this of Gandhi: "I have the greatest admiration and respect for Mahatma Gandhi. He was a great human being with a deep understanding of human nature. He made every effort to encourage the full development of the positive aspects of the human potential and to reduce or restrain the negative. His life has inspired me ever since I was a small boy." Ahimsa, or nonviolence, is the powerful idea that Gandhi made familiar throughout the world. The Salt March, or the Salt Satyagraha, began with the Dandi March in 1930. It was an important part of the Indian independence movement. It was a direct action campaign of tax resistance against the British monopoly on salt in India. He led the march from his base at the ashram, which is a religious monastery. They walked for 24 days, 240 miles, to produce salt without paying tax. When he broke the salt law, large acts of civil disobedience sparked across the nation. The Satyagraha against the salt tax continued for almost a year. He was released from jail and negotiations were made. More than 80,000 Indians were thrown in jail. Gandhi did more than just the salt satyagraha in India. If I move on to the next round, you'll hear about other things he did. Gandhi boycotted British goods, including clothes. He started making his own clothes in 1940.